What's up, y'all? It's your girl Missy, and this is Ask Miss E number 3. This is a question coming from Rim Blue 4 about the steps for transitioning. So I'm just going to go off of my experience with transitioning. This is exactly what Rim Blue 4 said. They said that as of now, I have short, relaxed hair and I need to know the steps to take to begin this scary but exciting transition. My goals are to get a very curly, almost straw set, mid to short, medium look. How do I obtain this? I desperately need the education. Thanks in advance. Alright. The first thing you need to know is you have to have a very realistic expectation of what your hair is going to look like after the transition. I think that transitioning is a mental and a physical process. I prepared myself mentally for 6 months before I transitioned for 4 months. So I think this starts way back when you're first thinking about it, all the way up to the moment that you decide my relaxer's due, but I'm not going to get another one. And so I think if you're thinking about going natural, you're thinking about transitioning, and you want to start, the best thing to do is to start reading, start going online, start looking at Fotki, start looking at YouTube, and just seeing how many different types of hair there are. And after I saw how many different types of hair there are, I was like, well, I have no idea what my hair is going to look like. And you really don't until you cut off all the relaxer, and even until it grows just a little bit longer. And I still feel like my hair texture is changing as my hair is getting longer, and I can style it different as my hair is getting longer. And so to say you'd like your hair to have a straw set look, it's not really realistic, in the sense that your hair might not be curly, it could be wavy. Your hair might not be wavy, it could be kinky. So as of right now, what you can do is get a straw set while you're transitioning. Straw set is just like roller setting, except using straws, and it is an easy way to have a protective hairstyle. The main thing about transitioning is having styles that are protecting your hair and is more trying to have your relaxed ends revert to what your natural hair is trying to do, not the other way around. For transitioning, I do not recommend pressing your new growth. All this will do is weaken your new growth, and most likely you'll have frizzy patches due to heat damage. So the worst thing you can do, the worst, is to put direct heat to your hair and like flat iron your hair. If you want to have a curly look, I recommend doing straw sets and roller sets. If you like to have a wavy look, I recommend braid outs and twist outs. If you don't want your hair like that either way, let's say you want more of a professional look, a slick back look, I recommend using, like you could use some aloe vera gel, like while your hair is wet, just pull it back into a bun. Wear a bun, wear a ponytail, wear a wig. You can wear braids. You can wear sew and weave. Anything that you could think of that keeps your hair protected. Just make sure when you're doing braids, you just keep them in for about 2 months, and then you give your hair a break before you start doing braids again. But it is very possible to just wear braids the entire way through your transition. Transitioning is a very personal thing, and it's also a very trying time because you're dealing with the 2 types of hair. So you need a really good detangler at the time, and you're going to need some really good conditioners too. So of course, like always, I recommend Jane Carter leave-in for an everyday leave-in conditioner. I recommend getting the Jane Carter conditioner. It's a very good conditioner, and the Not Today by Kinky Curly is a good conditioner if you're having issues with the tangled hair. But I do not recommend using Kinky Curling Custard on transitioning hair. No. Do not use Kinky Curly on your hair if you are transitioning, because you'll be very upset at the fact that your permed hair will not curl. Kinky Curly only holds whatever natural curl your hair has. In your relaxed hair, it has no curl to it. It's limp. So you want to make sure that maybe if you use any of her products, you could try the spritz spray and do a twist out. When you're doing your roller sets, I recommend the Jane Carter Wrap and Roll. It's very nice and light and leaves your hair bouncy. If you're getting braids, I recommend the African Pride braid spray and the Nubian Kink scalp cleaner, or just using some baking soda and water mixture. You can search for that online, baking soda water mixture for cleaning your scalp. Just anything that's going to keep your hands out of your head, messing with your hair till you decide to cut it. The amount of time that you transition is up to you. I just would recommend every time you change your style, trim a little bit off the end. And before you